into our front positions. Start nice and strong. I'm gonna start with the meditation. I'm gonna go a little bit longer today, maybe 30 seconds to a minute, not too long. So after we all bow in just like that, you can either step out or you can kneel down, sit crisscross, whatever is comfortable for you. I'm gonna kneel down today. I'm gonna put my hands on my lap, close my eyes, and I want you to try to keep your body still, completely still. Try to let go of any fidgeting and just focus on deep in through the nose, and we're gonna do out through the nose today. Again. And I want you to think of your thoughts today like cars passing by. So if you have a thought, maybe about what you're going to do later, what you're going to have for lunch, what you did this morning, let that thought car pass you by and keep going down the street. Come on back into your breathing. Refocus on that breathing. And remember, movements with your body, those are thoughts too. It takes thoughts to move the arm. So if you feel yourself fidget, let that car pass you by, let yourself become still again. Go back to your breathing, in through your nose, out through your nose. Same thing with sounds. Sounds are just experiences through our ears. We react to with our stimulus, those become thoughts too. Let those pass you by. It's all right to notice them and let them go. Come back to your breathing. And go for about another 20 seconds. This is a difficult skill. This is just as hard as moving really fast sometimes. I want you to push yourself as a black belt in training. Not to open your eyes. That's going to make your brain work as well. Not to move around. Use those last 10 seconds for your breath. Because we're going to get up and we're going to move a lot, trust me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Good. Nice strong front position. All that, get it down. There you go. Out. Go ahead and gently open your eyes, bring yourself back to your room. We're going to start waking the body up. All right, first, let's come on back up to our feet. I'm going to pass it off right away to Miss Carrie. Get some exercise. We'll start with some exercises today before we get into our drill work.
All right, let's do our 10s, 10s, and 10s. Get our whole body moving. So we're going to start again. We're going to start with our squats. Then we're going to go to our push-ups. And we're going to go to our sit-ups. Remember, your push-ups, you can do your tricep push-ups, you can do regular push-ups. You want to go on your knuckles. You need to do the whale tail. That's what I'm going to be doing today because my shoulders are bothering me.
I'm going to do a little bit of challenge for my squats today. For me, I'm going to do my squats and I'm going to lift my knee up and I'm going to alternate because I want a little bit of extra workout, a little bit of extra burn. But you do whatever you want to do today. Push yourself to what you can go to. Here we go. 10 of our squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, push-up time. I'm going to go a little bit bigger with my push-ups as well. I'm going to do an arm lift after every push-up. Go as good as you can go, as far as you can go, but still keep your posture. Remember, if you're cheating, if you're letting your hips shrug or your knees bend or anything else break your posture, you're not doing the exercise and you're not getting the workout muscles that you should be working. All right, and here we go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Then we have our abs. I'm gonna do my sit-ups today, and I'm gonna do my punches after every sit-up. You can do your sit-ups, you can do your crunches with your knees up, just lifting your shoulders. You can do your water pumps, whatever you choose to do. We're gonna do 10 of them. Make sure you do them with proper posture, proper technique. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I'm feeling pretty good. Good muscle workout, and you know what? I want to get my lungs working just a little bit more. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with a base for a drill that we're going to work on. And this one is just to get the blood flowing a little bit, then we're going to put a little technique into it. So I want everybody to start with their knuckles almost up to their cheekbones. If you have trouble keeping your arms up, you can go ahead and touch your arms up here now, but we're not making contact. We don't have to worry about anything hitting those. But my elbows aren't up here. Elbows are going to be down. So from here, we're going to bend our knees, and now we're just going to hop one foot and then the other. Yep. Chance, you probably like this one. We're doing a crazy little dance here. I'm not going up too high though. I'm just working on lifting my feet up and staying up on the balls of my feet. Right to left. Now we're going to do both bounce. Now I'm going to switch which one's in front, but I'm still going to keep them wide. Now back to the same right, left. Now doubles. Ooh, my legs are starting to burn. Now front and back. Good. Last round, right, left. Now both at the same time. Now front and back. Make sure you're breathing, and good. Shake those out. Everybody get your breath. Deep breath in. Use your arms to open up the lungs. That's all that air out. Bring it in and out. One more. All right. So I'm going to take this static position here. This is going to be our neutral that we're going to work from to build a drill the whole way up. We're going to have up to maybe 5 pieces of this today. We're going to start really easy. This is going to be our jab cross. The difference, though, is we're not all going to be working forward. We're going to be working to the side. So the first thing we're going to work on for a little bit of torque is with those arms up. We're going to rotate almost like I'm doing a lunge. I don't have to go down twice deep though. See, I'm lifting my heel up and I'm staying low with my bent knees. At the same time, back arm punch. I'm going to rotate through, back arm punch. I've got my cross, cross, good. Cross, 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 cross. Good. Back to the center here. Now let's do 10 more about. But we're going to put one side right into the other side. So it's going to look like this. Punch, punch. So right from one turn, I'm going to go to the other turn. Here's everything I want to work on. Hips rotating the whole way to the side, and then the whole way to the other side. Give one, take one. Just like if I was fighting, I want to keep one arm back for defense when the other one's coming out. So, while I bring this arm back, it's going to stay to that middle as I transfer over. Here we go. And 2 at once. Go. Pow, pow. Back to the center. Go. Pop, pop. Go. boom, boom, go, boom, boom, go, boom, boom, go. Boom, boom. Now we're going to switch directions. We're going to start on the opposite side that we worked on now. And go, go, boom, boom, go, boom, boom, go, boom, boom, go, and go, pop, pop. Nice. Let's pass it on over. Let's get another little exercise drill in.
All right, guys, let's start working a little bit of cardio, a little bit more legs. We're going to do 20 jumping jacks, and then we're going to do 20 lunges.
All right.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and lunges.
Here we go. Remember, keep your back straight, guys. 1, 2.
I'm going to add a little
3.
punch. Keep that give one, take one going in our lunges today.
Like it.
That brings my hips forward. Just make sure your back stays up if you're going to do your give one, take one.
Halfway there. Five more.
Make sure you're breathing. Come on, don't give up out there.
Last one.
All right, nice. So now let's add. Let's switch it up with that same little drill. Like I said, we're going to be moving from this position a lot today. So today we're looking a little bit more of a practical, of a fighting, of a sparring type of workout and technique than we are in Kempo. But remember, our Kempo, our defense techniques can cross in some ideas into our sparring, and some of our sparring movement can cross into our self-defense ideas. So this time, instead of rotating with that back arm, we're going to step. And that's going to come out like a back fist. So if you look from the side here, my arm extends from the elbow. So step, back fist, back in, step, back in, step, back in, step, step. Notice how I can still let a little bit of torque, but I'm not letting the hips turn the whole way forward. And step, 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 back, step, back, step, back, step, back, step, back. Now, just like we did with the crosses, we're going to put those motions together. So it's going to go step back, step, step back, step, step back, step, step back, step. That's what we're going to do halfway through it, and we're going to switch it up again and get a balance to the other side. Just like everything else we do, go as fast as you can without getting sloppy. This isn't about going super fast. This is about getting the movement in between, getting a little bit of workout with it as well. So get those hands back up. That's our starting position, and we're going to get into our step, back, step. And move, pop, move, move, pop, pop, move, pop, pop, move, pop, pop, move, pop, pop, move, back fist, and back fist, back fist. Now, let's switch directions of which is starting and which is following. So opposite side's going to start. And move, go, pow, pow, move, move, pop, pop, 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 and move, pop, pop. Good. Shake that out. Take a couple breaths. Remember, when you start getting tired, when you start getting sweaty, 1, sweat is good. 2, pushing the lungs is really good as well. The more we get those lungs working hard, the more they'll work for us and the longer they'll work for us, and the better they'll work for us. Sweat is also a good way to get the immune system working, to get a lot of the bad stuff out of our body and keep us healthy. So, that was a nice little break. Get your breathing again. Let's add to that combo. We got to put those first two together. So let's take our Lego pieces. We got our step with our back fist. We're going to put in our cross. Notice what I did when I fired my cross. I got to bring that original arm back so it's back up in my give one, take one. I'm going to go back through the center. I'm going to do the other side now. Step, cross. So all of the different mechanics I have to look at. Pretend I have no arms right now, just the legs. Step, rotate step. That's a step and a rotation. Back to neutral. Step, rotate step. That's the legs I want to hit every time. Now, upper body, no legs. Back two knuckle, punch. Reset. Back two knuckle, punch. Let's put them all together now. Just like everything we've been working on the past couple weeks, we're going to have it piece by piece. We're going to go a little bit faster for a little bit of a challenge for the brains and the body. So at our starting position, and move. Jab, cross. Back to the center. Other side. Move. Step, rotate step. Back to the center. Move. Jab, cross, back. 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 And move. Jab, cross, back. Now, I've been saying jab, even though that's a back fist, we can use that jab as either a circle, which would be the back fist, or a straight punch. Let's give a chance for that challenge now. So we're going to put both of those together. We're going to go right in from one side to the other side. Here's our challenge. Do your best to keep up. If you get lost, that's okay. Take a stop point. Go ahead, just reset yourself back to our starting point and try to catch the next wave of where we're moving. So we're going to go right from the right side to the left side, and the left side to the right side, whichever side you're facing. Then we'll switch it. Here we go. And move. Pop, 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 pop. Move. 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo, tricky. Move. 1, 2, 1, 2. Move. 1, 2, 1, 2. Move. If you breathe, it'll help you. Move. If you have to say the moves, go ahead and let yourself say it. Jab cross, or step turn, step turn. All right, let's switch sides. We're starting on and move. Step turn, step turn. Jab cross, jab cross. Jab cross, jab cross. And jab cross, jab cross. All right. So we're going to add one final element to that. We'll make a challenging one, and we'll make a little bit more of an easier one for some different levels there. But that's going to involve a kick. So we got to warm up the legs a little bit, and I want to warm up just with our flamingos and our pivots. So everybody start with your feet together. And I want you to just lift up one leg, doesn't matter which one, but we're going to switch them. And I want you to go to your front flamingo. Now, without doing anything to the leg, watch my bottom foot. I want you to turn your foot to the side, and then back to the front, back down. Good. Now, up, turn, back, down. Good. Notice my front leg isn't moving. We're going to do 3 more of those. Up, turn, back, down. So that bottom foot is turning up. I'm going up on the ball of my foot a little bit, and I'm letting it rotate. Last one. Lift it, rotate, rotate, back down. Now, as we do that rotation, we're also going to do something with the flamingo leg. The flamingo knee is going to point up as I rotate the leg. It's going to turn sideways. It's going to click back down before we set it back down. So that's the challenge. Try not to go faster than we're moving. Try to take every beat
as we move. That shows control and that shows balance. Ready? So let's put those hands up where we had them before. Up, rotate, rotate, down. Nice. Up, rotate, rotate, down. Let's do 3 more. Up, rotate, rotate, down. 2 more. Up, rotate, rotate, down. Last one. Up, rotate, rotate, down. That is outside of your kicks. A nice little drill to get good at your front flamingo and roundhouse flamingo. I can always lift up my roundhouse kick and go right from the ground to my kick. But if I can practice going from a front flamingo to a side flamingo, it masks it a little bit. It makes it a little bit sneakier, a little bit trickier. So now let's balance it out. Let's get the other leg, whichever leg was on the ground last time is going to be the leg you lift. First, we're just going to pivot the foot. No movement on the lift leg. So hands are up, knee comes up, pivot the foot, pivot back, down. 4 more. Up, pivot, pivot, down. You'll notice that if you pivot that bottom foot, it's hard not to move the other hip a little bit. That's a good sign. We're going to follow along with that in a second. 3 more. Up, over, back, down. 2 more. Up, over, back, down, and 1 more. Up, over, back, down. Now we're going to get the lift leg involved. We're going to let it rotate out and back down into that flamingo for our roundhouse, back into the front flamingo. Shake it out. Get those arms set back up. Knees up. 2 pivots, back down. 4 more. Up. Double pivot, down. Up. Double pivot, down. 2 more. Up. Pivot, down. And up. Pivot, down. Now, that third pivot, not only is it just working the hips, loosening up those hip joints, building up the muscles around the hips, but now I have a third trick I can do. I can say, hey, I'm going to front kick you, no roundhouse kick you, no front kick you. So I can choose to go here, here, right, without setting my foot back down. But I need to pivot where are my 2 places. The knee and the hips for my kicking leg, and the foot position for my plant leg. All right, so now that we got our legs warmed up, let's go back to our drill and let's add our kick. So here's the basic version first. Basic version. From my ready, I've got back fist, cross, front kick, back into my neutral. Then I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing, other side now. Front arm, front leg, back arm, rotation, back leg, back to the center. We're pretending we're beating up 2 evil ninjas on either side of us. And it gives me good practice, good rotation. And I want you to remember that word practice because we're going to talk about it again here in a second. For both sides of my body, I'm going to be balanced, not just in my martial arts, but the best I can to be able to use the most out of my tool, my body, my vehicle. All right, here we go. Slow it first. Jab, cross, kick, return. Step, jab, cross, kick, return. 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 All right, now we're going to speed it up just a little bit. Once again, go at your own pace. If you're new at this, there's a lot of things to think about, both in the upper body, the lower body. If you want to give yourself a little bit of challenge, awesome, hit it. If you get lost, Try to find a spot and pick back up where we are. Here we go. And move. Jab, cross, kick. Boom. Move. Jab, cross, kick. Go. 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 Now right to left. Pull away from one side to the other. And move. Pop, 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 pop. Move. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Move. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Move. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. And move. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Last one. If you're keeping up with us, if you're pushing yourself, you should have a little bit of sweat today. It's warmer outside. Make sure you have water near you. You're getting your sips of water. Don't drink too much. It'll make you cramp. But you should be getting a good workout. If you're not breathing heavy yet, maybe push yourself a little bit harder than you've been so far. Switching sides. We're going non-stop now. One side into the other side. Here we go. And move. Pop, 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 and pop, pop, pop. Go. Jab, cross, kick, into jab, cross, kick. And jab, cross, kick, into jab, cross, kick. And jab, cross, kick, into jab, cross, kick. Last one. Jab, cross, kick, into jab, cross, kick. Good. Ooh, everybody, let's take some breaths. So, in and out. In and out. In and out. All right. There's one more level to that. I'm going to save that just for just a second here. I want to go into a little bit of chem basics. And I want to look at our blocking set. So let's look at some star blocking today. Let's do this one. Since we're looking at a little bit more practical stances, let's take this from our guard. Once again, if you're mirroring us, meaning you're facing the same way as us in the screen, that's all right. If you're on the opposite side, that's okay. As long as you're using the same mechanics that we're going to be using in our guard, and when we switch it, you switch it to get the other side. Practice in its motion as well. So, all of my blocks with my front arm are pretty much going to be from my neutral. I can use my hip a little bit. See how I rotate a little bit? You can always put that in there for your block, or you can just practice it right from there. But I'm going to block and I'm going to come right back where I am. I'm going to do the next block and go right back to the guard. Block, back to the guard. I want to keep my center line, that imaginary line that cuts me into two different pieces, two different hemispheres. So let's start with the front arm, and we've got up, in, out, down, check, palm. Now we're going to do the back arm. I'm going to have to rotate my hips in order to use that arm. Up, in, out, down, check, palm. Notice I don't really have to use my hips forward for that check. Why? That pulling back like my chamber is protecting my ribs and my kidney. So that if someone's going to punch me, I use my elbow to block that shot there, or kick me. I use my elbow, which is nice and strong. All right, now, last one, that same guard that you were just in, let's double it up. But we're still going to pop it up and then back down. So up, in, out, down, check, palm. Good, let's go ahead and switch. We're going to start with the front arm again. Front arm, jab arm. And up, in, out. See how I'm being a little bit more active? I'm letting my body not stay stuck in the ground. We're a little bit more practical, a little bit more sparring today. Down, check, palm, back arm now, up, in, out, down, check, palm. Now let's double it up, in, out, down, check, palm. Nice, shake that out. So that's a little bit more practical use of my blocks. I may have a time and a place where I want to keep that block up there as a check if the arm stays up. But a lot of times, especially if we're sparring, we're not going to leave our hands out there for the punches. So the same thing with the blocks. I don't want to leave my arm out there. I want to meet the strike coming in, and I want to keep it back into that center arm. So I have my kick, my guard set up, my defense set up. So I hope you haven't forgotten. I said there was one more challenge left on our little drill from side to side here. So you remember our flamingo change here? There's two ways we're going to do this ending here. You can do a double kick or a flip kick. So a double kick is going to go up and it's going to front kick, but it's not going to land, rotate, woo, balance, roundhouse kick before it comes back down. So it goes pow, pow, back down. That's my double kick. My flip kick is like a fake. I'm going to fake the front kick. I'm not going to extend it. I might even show a little, I'm coming, I'm not really coming. I'm going to show you a little bit to sell it, and then I fire that roundhouse back down. So first, let's just do the double kick, then let's add it to our beast of a sparring movement that we've got going side to side here. So, part one, double kick. I go up, I do my full front kick, re-flamingo, double pivot, roundhouse kick, back down. Let's do 4 more of those. Front, round, back, down. Front, round, back, down. Front, round, back, down. Front, round, back, down. One more. Front, round, back, down. Now the flip kick, it's a good exercise for the legs, good exercise for the lungs. You don't have to just run or do cardio. You do your karate full out, it'll get your heart pumping too. Flip kick isn't going to be much different. If I'm sparring with Miss Carrie, the only difference is if I'm doing my double kick, I'm trying to kick with both of these kicks. The flip kick, I want to try to get a reaction on the first kick, and then I'll pop her with the second one. So we're going to do a fake on that front kick this time. 5 times. Ready? Here we go. Psych out kick. 2. Psych pow. 3. Fake kick. 4. Fake kick. And 5. Fake kick. Good. Turn to the other side so that we get the other leg now. 5 and 5 again. 5 of kick and kick. 5 of fake and kick. So we have kick, kick. Go as slow as you need to. Front kick, roundhouse. I've got to pivot on that roundhouse. To the front, pivot from the side. 2 more. Pow, pow. Back down. Now we're going to fake it. Flip kick. Fake the front kick into the round. And go. Pow, pow. And go. Pow. Go. Pow. 2 more. Go. Pow. And go. Pow. Nice. Woo. So, black belts in the making out there. I hope you still have a little bit of energy left, because we got to tie that into all of our moves so far. So we had jab, cross, into our kick. So remember, we were just doing the front kick. So we're going to go jab, cross, and this is your option. You can do front, round, or you can do jab, cross, flip. That's your choice for this one. We're going to do 5 on each side. Here we go. I'm going to go slow on this whole thing now because that last one's going to be tricky. 1, jab, cross. I'm going to go kick, kick. Go. Jab, cross, kick, kick. And let's come back to that center again every time. Go. Jab, cross, kick, kick. Last 2. Jab, cross, kick, kick. Last 1. Jab, cross, kick, kick. Good. Other side. Step, jab, rotate, cross, kick, kick. Good. Step, jab, rotate, cross, kick, kick. Or flip, kick. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think this is the last one. Okay. Go. 1, 2, pop, pow. Nice work. All right. Ben or Bowie, you had a question?
No, I never.
Okay. Nice stuff. Hopefully everybody's sweating right now. Let's get back up. Let's finish with a little bit of cool down before we finish with a fun little challenge here. So let's all cool down with a little bit of short form 1. We're going to mirror you guys. So we're going to be doing, if I'm raising this hand over here, that's the side of the hand that you should be raising opposite to me. If that one blocks, same thing. If that leg steps back or forward, that's the leg you're going to step with. Now, nice and easy with all these movements. If you've been doing this class and you've been jamming it up like we have, we're pretty sweaty right now. We've got a good workout in. The body's feeling super warm. So we're going to go really slow and use our breathing. A lot of you know short form 1. Some of you know it very well. I want you to try not to move fast in this one. I want you to try to slow down and make it like a meditation. And that's part of the lesson in this, is that anything that you do can be a meditation if you're staying solely 100% on that movement that you're doing. So, everybody together, left on the left side, salutation. Easy, deep breathing. Specific. Look before you turn. Look before you turn. We're going to go really slow on this one. If those of you are still learning or forget, you might need to look behind you. Good. Close. One more salute. All right. So that was a nice little cool down. Here's going to be our two-part challenge. So this is going to be about breathing. Hopefully we were doing the exercise. It's pretty hard to give ourselves a challenge. The lungs have been working. They're nice and warm. We're going to do some moves and hold our breath and see how strong we can do it here. So we're going to do delayed sword. I'm picking an easy one because I want the focus to be on your breathing. We're going to do a little breathing practice. So the first one is going to be with breath held. So first, just to review, once again, we're going to mirror for you guys. We're going to do, you're going to see the same side arm moving that you should be moving, like if you were looking into a mirror. So I've got my grab, I've got my step hammer, I've got my kick, and my chop. Let's do that 2 more times. Grab, step hammer, kick, chop. All right, first round, hold your breath. So everybody, second round, you're going to have to try to do this slowly. See if you can do the whole movement, pulling an in-breath through your nose. It's going to have to be a slow move, and it's going to have to fill up from your belly. And just notice, if you end up reaching the end of your breath on your hammer, take note of that. See if you can get the whole way to the end on your in-breath without moving any faster. Here we go. I got about to the chop. I was crossing over with the hold in breath on that one. So now, we're going to take our breath in, and we're going to try to do the whole movement on an exhalation out breath. So, everybody get your breath. And good. All right. Now, last round, let it all out. Let your TIs breathe how you normally would in the technique. Here we go. And ha! Nice. So that's a fun little idea that you can play with. Different breathing ideas in your forms. One last little hold your breath exercise. Everybody try the form that they're working on, whether it's short form 1, long form 1, short form 2, long form 2, short 3, long 3. Hold your breath. Starting from salutation, see how far you can get. I'm going to do it with you. I'm going to do long form 6. Let's see how far I get. All right. So everybody, 1, 2, 3. That's as far as I got. So, I don't know how far everybody else out there got, but I didn't even make it halfway into my form. It's a nice little challenge. It's another way to build up your lungs and work them in a variety of different ways. So we want to get the air going in and out deeply. We want to work on holding it. We want to work on releasing it. Now, last little, where we usually do this in the middle of class, but I want to emphasize practice. Practice comes with everything that you do. We've had to learn how to do everything that we do naturally, from walking to jumping to eating, even things that are second nature that we don't even remember having to learn. Think about the same thing with every skill that you want to accomplish, whether it's
your karate, whether it's your art, whether it's science that you love or math. And then who you are as a person and your habits, those take practice as well. Being kind to yourself, being kind to others, patience, respect. A lot of those take a lot of work, just like anything that I'd put into my body. So that being said, on our last little, as we bow out and we finish with our meditation, I want you to think on practice, and I want you to think on how we've been working hard with each other. And be honest with yourself. Have you pushed yourself as hard as you could today? If not, next time we see you, push yourself a little bit harder. And a lot of you really shouldn't have, most of you shouldn't have excuses for not working on stuff by yourself later. Everybody should have a lot of time right now. So use that time wisely. It doesn't all have to be karate, but work on something, get better at something with the time you have. All right, come on back up. Nice, strong front position. Go ahead and show respect. Step out, use your breath. Those lungs should feel really happy after that workout today. And up. All right.